Chandrayaan 3, all of you know, we landed successfully. And this is an image taken from rover. So the rover took the image of lander, and the rover was about 70 meters away from the lander, and you can see how nicely we have landed on the moon. So this is another image. You can see the size where we are transporting our Chandrayaan 3 lander and propulsion module. The propulsion module is sitting at the bottom, lander is on the top, and you see we are covering it with the heat shield, and it is being transported on a truck from the assembly building to the integration building where we are going to integrate with the launcher. This is again another image. This is a full launch vehicle when it is ready for launch. And this is the liftoff. You can see the kind of solid propulsion when it is burning, the kind of fire. Actually, we have at the launch pad, we have tunnels to deflect this fire so that it doesn't damage our launch pedestal. So we have something like 10 to 15 meter deep tunnels, and inside that we will put water so that the fire will be quenched and it will not get further affected to the other systems. So that is a kind of thrust, and if you come down to Sriharikota, you can experience the vibrations on the earth when it is lifting off. This is our mission control center at Sriharikota. Again, this is the place where we have controlled Chandrayaan 3, and now Aditya we are controlling, and where we are going to control in future Gaganyaan mission as well. This is in Peenya. I think if your college wants, you can come down sometime there. And this is how we went to moon. I think this diagram you might have seen in newspapers. This is how our GSLV LVM-3 has put in the first ellipse, and subsequently we have taken the satellite and the entire module, and finally we reached 3.85 lakhs and we orbited around the moon, and then we landed successfully. So here you can see the animation of soft landing. And this is showing how our rover came out. So this is a primary deployment, what we call, and secondary deployment of the ramp. This is an animation. And you can see the rover sitting there in the top of the ramp, and the rover solar panel will deploy once it touches the moon. You can see the panel is getting deployed, and then the rover will start communicating to the lander through the antenna there, and we give command everything from Peenya to roll down. So these are some of the visuals which we have taken. Real, that was animation, this is real from onboard camera. This is the ramp deployment, and after some time you can see the real rover Pragyan coming out of the ramp. This is a real image. Backside you can see Indian flag, and actually we had put ISRO symbol and our 3 lion symbol on the wheels of the rover. So we wanted to imprint that on the moon surface. But unfortunately, the soil is very sticky. We were not able to get the imprints very nicely. So this is the day of launch. You might have seen this in TV. So you can see there 3 parameters: horizontal velocity, vertical velocity, altitude. Everything became 0, and landed safely was declared by the software, and after confirming the landing, that means we had sensors on the four legs. After it confirms, the engines were switched off and everything became normal. So this is what we saw on August 23rd. And August 23rd is declared as a, anybody knows? It's a, okay, you wait. Now this is one of the sensor camera, and I just want to share something. On moon, is there an earthquake happening? We don't know. We have observed one of our instrument, ILSA, instrument for seismic activity, observing the lunar seismic activity. We have seen there are some occasions where we are seeing very disturbing signatures. We need to understand that. And this is another instrument which gave us the information that at surface, that means we had this instrument going down, drilling into the moon. At the surface or on the top soil of the moon, the temperature was 60 degree. Just 8 centimeter inside the moon, we are seeing minus 10 degree. So why it is, all of you should discover. And this is something, what type of ions, what type of particles are there on the surface of moon, and depending on the sun, how it varies. This has been done very good study. And this is again one of our spectrometer called LIBS, laser induced breakdown spectrometer. You can see all elements I have shown here, many of them. These are all present. I am showing you only the elements or whatever results we have declared in public domain. There may be something which I might not have told you. And there was another spectrometer which is again confirming the presence of aluminum, silicon, calcium, iron, etc., etc. So we had flown 2 instruments and both have confirmed the presence of all these minerals. And Tiranga point is the point where we landed with Chandrayaan 3, and Shivashakti is where we landed. Tiranga point is the point where we had unsuccessful impact of lander from Chandrayaan 2. So these 2 points were named by our Honorable Prime Minister. And August 23rd is to be celebrated in future as a National Space Day. So I think your base college as well can do something on that particular day. Thank you all. I think I took... Thank you.